news, for pop culture, and also for sports. It's for us and by us. And today we have the Scandal pre-show with your girl, Starla Kay. So a little bit about me. I am a freelance creative in the Indianapolis area, as well as a lifestyle blogger. And today I have some beautiful ladies here. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
We are going to recap and wine about Scandal. So, Gabby, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Greetings and salutations, gladiators. My name is Gabby, and I am an event planner. I'm originally from Gary, Indiana, so when I am not at my 9-to-5 that pays my salary and gives me benefits, I dedicate all of the time and energy I have to figuring out what the people of Gary, Indiana need and how I can get it for them.
Awesome.
That is
love
what I
that.
do.
Yes. And Alisha, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Alisha. I'm from the Bronx, BX, New York. You feel me? Well, actually, I'm from Kokomo, which is a little bit north of here. Hold on. Mobile. And, I mean, I'm just cool. I'm just laid back. Lots of energy. I have a dog. Her name is Stormy. Shout out to Stormy. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just here to have fun. I'm excited to be here.
Perfect. I feel like I definitely have to make sure I give a shout out to my family. I definitely want to shout out my lovely and handsome husband. He's always supportive. He's like right behind the camera there. And our beautiful children who are at home watching this right now. Mommy loves you, and you probably should go to bed. Okay? Okay, first I want to know, how long have you guys been a gladiator? What season did you start on?
Ooh, I came in on season 4, but I binge watched back to 1 because you have to see it all. So I binge watched, caught up on season 4, and I've been loyal ever since.
All right, perfect. Alisha?
Started from the bottom. Now we here.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, okay.
Day one, season 1.
Day one, ride or die.
Oh, yeah, most
So,
definitely.
Who's your favorite character? And let us know why.
Huck.
Huck.
Because Huck.
That's my boo. I don't
Yeah, no.
understand this.
Huck, you know, he's actually kind of like me. You know, we're really, really loyal, but we're ride or die as well. And I guess you could say love is kind of our weakness. So we just kind of keep to ourselves and get things done the best way we know how.
He does. Gabby, who is your favorite character?
So once upon a time, I was very loyal to Olivia, and she changed it up on us. And so I would have to say that my favorite character now is Melly, because there is nothing more entertaining to watch than Melly when she has her hooch. It is the most hilarious thing you will ever see.
Did you
It
like
is
her
hilarious.
dance?
I love this Melly. I don't care about anything. This is just who I am and what you get. I love this Melly.
Yes.
Love this Melly.
I agree with both of you. My favorite character is Huck, and I'm gonna explain why. I would agree with you. He is loyal. I can definitely agree with that. His work ethic. You know, he will get it done. He spent how long last season going through all that footage to try to say, kill Jennifer. And then his hands, you know, he's good with his hands. You know, he can kill, and I just feel like he can do other things. So,
I would not doubt that.
Like she said, her husband's behind the camera.
I also like Millie too, and I like when she in last season was like, you know, she really found love, and I'm like, yes, girl, I can feel her being so happy, and then your girl Olivia came in and just killed that.
It just
She was looking
kills
out
me.
for her.
It kills me. It was time for Melly to get hers, though. Like, Liv has had hers from whoever she wanted it from since day one. Can Melly get hers for like 5 minutes?
So I want to know, what are your thoughts on Olivia? Since a lot of the show, I mean, is both about her. How do you feel about Olivia? Who wants to go first?
Olivia, she's bold. She's definitely bold. I feel like she's got a lot of both of her parents in her, and I feel like Olivia looks out for self. You know, I don't know if she knows what's really going to make her happy, but she's definitely out there, you know, in every bed trying to find it.
I loved the Liv that Abby fights for. The Liv that Abby constantly fights for, that would go out for anybody and everybody. I love that Liv. The new Liv that is out for herself, I don't know what happened to her. Something happened to her when she was trapped in that warehouse for too long. This Liv, this power hungry, I can do it Liv, I don't like this Liv that much.
I agree.
The red hat Liv, I don't like her.
Oh, I like that cape she had on though.
That was
yeah, it was. All right, we are going to go to a little break, so we'll be right back. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Fifth Column Network.
some of the people in this theater will not be born on Earth.
Oh, am I hooked to anything that's not going to want me to move? I was like, I'm hooked to something.
They come from the bowels of hell, a transformed race of walking dead, zombies guided by a master plan for complete domination of the Earth. Plan 9 from outer space.
We're not drinking the wine. Oh. Okay, right. I mean,
The
so
most great marriage cast ever. Bela Lugosi, the seductive Vampira, and Tor Johnson as the Walking Dead.
Turn off your electrode gun! No! No! Stop it, Dennis! I can't get it, it's jammed! Stop him, you fool!
Bullets bounce off their bodies.
At SipnShare
Rockets,
Wine.
missiles,
SIP, letter
jets
N,
cannot
share.
stop their death ships. What earthly power can stop this terror? For a glimpse of things to come, see this blast of screen suspense. For it could be happening right now.
All right, hey guys, so I'm here with Nicole of SipnShare Wine. She is a wine enthusiast that made a business surrounding wine. Like, who does not love a good glass of wine?
Everybody loves wine. Like everybody likes chocolate.
I love wine and chocolate, okay? And I like my man chocolate too. All right, so we are going to talk about your wine, but I also want to know more about you, Nicole, and how did you become SipnShare?
So SipnShare Wine, we are a home and event wine tasting company, and we pour black-owned wines, women wine, and small batch winemakers. So nobody over 5,000 wines. They make 5,000 cases of wine. And I kind of got into this just my love of wine through grad school, tasting wine, and so we kind of created a business out of it, and we'll be opening a winery in the spring. But I bought you 2 wines. So I know Olivia likes red, so I bought a sparkling Cabernet by Venus Simpatico, who was made by a black female winemaker, Sharajan Gaspard out of California. And then this is a rosé by Julian Wine, which is a black winemaker, male winemaker as well. So he's out of D.C.
Awesome.
So we should try them and
Yes,
see
well,
what you
let's
think.
get to pouring. I'm going to
Pour you some
okay,
bubbles.
you're going to pour it for
yes,
me?
we're going to have bubbles. You always should start with bubbles.
Okay.
Bubbles are great
And
for every day.
Maybe you can give us a little tip because I don't know how to be really fancy. Like,
So I'll start you with, you should hold
Okay.
it by the stem.
all right.
Because your wine is social and your natural body heat will heat it up. So you hold it by the stem and you kind of want to give it a little swirl, let it breathe a little bit,
Yeah.
and then if you want to smell it, we taste wine with our, with our nose, and then of course drink.
Okay.
And this is really good. This is really fruity.
It is.
It's
love
the
it.
bubbles are great on it. It's not like really heavy acidity like a lot of champagne, although I'm a huge champagne lover. So this, me, it's a great guest wine. When people come over, you start your party with this. You greet your guests with it.
Yeah,
So
I love
it's a
it.
really great wine. Ooh,
Can I do the pinky up? Because I'm a little fancy.
be fancy.
Okay. Now, Nicole,
Yes.
tell me more about where we can find you. I also heard there was a wine mobile.
So we do mobile wine events. So we'll
Okay.
be, like this Saturday, we'll be in an event. And so we take our SipnShare Wine Sangria. So it's something we created that people love. So we have a red and white sangria, and we'll have that out. This Saturday, it'll be bottled by the holiday season.
Okay.
And then we're on social media at SipnShare Wine, SIP, the letter N, Share Wine. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Snapchat, and we're even on Tumblr.
Okay. Also, is the event, is it something you can tell us now so we can make sure we head out over there?
Yeah, it's Saturday, October 7th. It's open bite night from 4 to 10 at Flanner House. And then the following Friday, we invite everyone to come out to our first anniversary party. So it'll be our first year anniversary party. So it's Sip, Shop, and Celebrate. So we'll have a couple vendors, a lot of wine, mostly black winemakers will be pouring, and some good food and some jazz. So it's
Awesome.
next Friday night, October 13th from 7 to 10 p.m.
That sounds beautiful. And you also have something else that you have with SipnShare. I heard a podcast.
We do. We have a podcast. We'll actually kick it off next Wednesday, season 2.
Okay.
So Wine Wednesdays, and we interview black winemakers or black people in wine, and then we drink wine.
Yeah.
And talk about wine, and we have great wine products that people send to us that we debut.
Perfect. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like the viewers to know? You want to keep sipping?
We can keep sipping, but you come find us on SipnShare Wine. Follow us on social media. Invite us out to your house to do a home wine tasting.
Oh yeah, tell us. Okay, so how much is a home wine tasting?
So for 5 wines, it's $100. 3 wines, it's $60. We spend an hour and a half with you and up to 24 people, and we pour wine. And we talk about it. We give you wine education. We pour the wine. We talk to you about the winemakers. And I kind of go around the country and meet most of my winemakers.
All right, perfect. Okay, so Nicole, let everyone know where we can find you one last time.
Okay. At SipnShare Wine, we're on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, anywhere social media, and LinkedIn.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
blessing
you.
us here and with this lovely wine. And I love
it.
what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate you inviting me out.
All right, so now we are going to break. We will be back with a recap of season 6 of Scandal, and we're going to talk about that in wine a little bit. All right?
Grandchildren of some of the people in this dinner will not be born on Earth. They come from the bowels of hell, a transformed race of walking dead, zombies guided by a master plan for complete domination of the Earth. Plan 9 from outer space. Starring the most nightmarish cast ever, Bela Lugosi, the seductive Vampira, and Tor Johnson as the Walking Dead.
Turn off your electrode gun! No! No! Stop it, Dennis! I can't get it, it's jammed! Stop him, you fool!
Bullets bounce off their bodies. Rockets, missiles, jets cannot stop their death ships. What earthly power can stop this terror? For a glimpse of things to come, see this blast of screen suspense. For it could be happening right now. It is safe to state that the grandchildren of some of the people in this dinner will not be...
What was your most memorable moment from season 6?
The most memorable moment from this season was the unraveling of who was actually behind Frankie Vargas's murder. To find out that it was his wife, that was early, like season 2, Shonda.
Yeah.
Like the depths and how deep that went and how much you did not see that coming. That was beautiful. That was art.
That was art.
That was art.
I loved it. I loved how it ended.
And when the death, like
yeah,
how she
so
went.
I'm going to tell you guys, like with Olivia,
Yes.
like you're going to kill yourself.
That was the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. And who are you, Olivia?
Yes. She's like, you're going to do what's right for you, for your children. I'm like, oh my God, she just told her to kill herself.
And she did.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Sorry.
She did, yes. Okay, so Alisha, what was your favorite moment?
The most memorable thing to me was Papa Pope, Eli. Watching his softer side, watching him be, as he calls it, weak in love when he was talking with Sandra. And he went back to, their grad school memories and, talking about, everything that they did, their explorations, the best part of that. That was great. I really wanted to know why he was so nervous, anxious every time one of those boxes came.
Yes.
So with that, I'd say
It
when he
teased
was
us.
talking about, why he was scared, of the packages and that it could be Olivia's head in each box, that I just really want to know what finally ruffled Papa Pope's feathers.
Yeah.
So that was great.
I agree. I didn't know he had a heart, and I'm glad you mentioned him because I loved Samantha. I hated her, but I loved her so much because she had, to me, it seemed like she had more power than him. And how she twiddled him throughout the season and put him in a corner. I was like, oh my God. But they killed her. She needed to
I
die.
do hate that was short-lived. She was interesting.
She was.
She was
took
interesting.
No for an answer. She was feisty. I loved her.
And then her head was the head in the box after all.
It was. Okay, so now I want to ask you guys a little bit more. Who would you want as your ride or die? I think we kind of know who we might want, Alisha, because we both kind of like Huck. But it might be someone different. It might be. Okay, so Gabby, who would you want for your ride or die?
Fitz.
Fitz.
He went to war. He took a whole country to war. I'm joking, but I would have to say Jake. Jake is gorgeous and probably the most level-headed warrior that they have. He's Huck and Jake are both extremely smart and talented in what they can do, but Huck, he has some issues and some emotional times, and he checks out sometimes, and it's 7:52 for 3 weeks straight. And I need Jake to be present and get me out of whatever warehouse I'm stuck in.
Yeah, and I think Jake would definitely do that. He will. Is it still Huck for you as your ride or die?
Actually, surprisingly, it might be Mama Pope.
Man, she is bad. Okay.
She's a bad mama Gemma.
Yeah, she's
and
terrifying.
as long as we could keep her behind the scenes, when she said behind the scenes, she was clever. She was feisty. She was a force to be reckoned with, but you didn't even know it was coming through her.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
That's true.
I definitely agree with
She
that.
was heard, not seen.
Would you guys want Cyrus as a ride or die?
No.
I feel like people go to bat, but then you might kind of stab you in the back a little bit.
No, Cyrus will kill my children. No. I'm okay. I don't need
Cyrus
power.
might kill me.
Yeah, I don't need power. I'm good.
That's my best friend.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, let me ask you guys something. What do you predict will happen in this next season, or even in this episode that's coming on tonight?
So
Well, we left off with Luna killing herself, right?
Yes.
So how are they going to cover that up? That's what I want to know. I'm excited to see what Shonda does. What is she going to cook up in her Shondaland skillet, and what she going to get? Because I'm just curious.
she might die of a broken heart.
Okay. So what do you think is going to happen with Olivia? Do you think she's going to get with Jake, or is she going to be with Fritz?
Livia is about to be single. She's about to finally, after she had to get herself out the warehouse, Livia is beyond dating right now. She might sleep with him a couple times. She probably gonna sleep with Marcus, to be honest. And she's not dating. She sent Fitz on, and Jake probably a few times, but I don't see her dating being a large part. It'll probably be at the end, happily ever after, but it's not gonna be a large part of this, I don't think.
And I think there's something else we're missing here is that with Samantha, she did work for someone. So I wonder how that's going to play out. Because, they wanted Millie to be a candidate. Is Maya going to come back in the scene?
Maya will definitely come back in the scene at some point. You never know how,
She's a
but
key
she
player.
will show back up. I maintain that sometime in season 7, and everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I was right about Steven, Harrison is going to show up. I never saw a body.
I think everyone keeps saying that.
I never saw a body.
Yeah.
And she's going to need some Steven level show up to make season 7 a big deal.
Olivia can't really be in love. She talked to her daddy. Her daddy told her that anyone and anything that you love becomes a weakness. It makes you weak. So hopefully she keeps that in mind because she's in power.
Yeah, well, with love, I'm glad you brought that up. I would like to talk about the love triangle that we're seeing on the show, or maybe this is what I think I'm seeing, between, we got Quinn and Charlie, and we also got what I want to see, Quinn and Huck. So, who would you rather see with Quinn?
Definitely Charlie. I'm with Papa Pope.
Charlie.
Love is a weakness. And when Huck's not going to perform as well as he should when he's in love. And Quinn, not like that.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
Huck can perform, okay? Huck is amazing. Have you seen him? Okay.
but see, Charlie's more of her of Quinn's speed. I mean, Quinn, she's kind of back and forth, sometimes too. I mean, she's got a tough exterior, but she's shown her weak points too. I think Charlie better suits her, especially for the long term.
I find Charlie annoying. He's always trying to be up on her. They're trying to work. Like,
He is a little bit of a bugaboo. He is a little bit. And so Charlie's gonna choose Quinn. Quinn is gonna choose Huck, and Huck is gonna go back to his wife.
Oh.
Okay,
You mean
we'll
Huck's
see.
not going to raise Charlie's baby?
I think he may.
He would.
He has a
Is
thing.
Quinn's baby even Charlie's? No, I'm just kidding.
That is the question.
I mean,
that is the
Because
question.
the way she was acting when Huck died.
I don't know what happened in that hospital bed.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, real quick, is there anything else you guys might think will happen in this season? Will Olivia be president? Everyone wants to see if she's going to be president. I don't know if they're going to fast forward that far, but what do you think will happen? Would you want to see Olivia as president?
If she's president, I feel like she doesn't have much else place to go. I mean, she's always been in power.
Yeah, she has. Now
She's been the president the entire time Fitz was in office. She was the president. She was running things.
I could see the cliffhanger for this, or kind of the peak where they ended is not going to be Olivia as president, because they've sold me on that not being the highest point of power. I would more so believe that this would end at the very last minute with Olivia in love. It may not be present through the season, but I could see it ending with Olivia in love, running Fitz's foundation or on the beach with Jake.
All right, perfect. Well, ladies, I definitely want to thank you guys for being here with me tonight. So, Alisha, thank you so much. Gabby, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in to us on the Fifth Column Network. I'm sorry, the Fifth Column Network.
We made it.
on Facebook. And also check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, FCN Prime, FCN 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you.